Hey guys, welcome back for another video on the YouTube channel. I hope you guys, if you're not subscribed, you will subscribe. We put out 2, 3, 4 videos a week depending on what's up. Our big content obviously is for our private members, but we do a lot of great stuff on this channel as well. If you're interested in becoming a private member, getting into our full access to our private video library of the systems and the methods and the money management that we use. Every day of the year, our members use it on cruises and on live casinos in Vegas, Atlantic City, Foxwoods, Florida, all over the board to make money and to learn how to turn the casino into an actual asset class. So today I'm going to show you an oldie but goodie. This system I have played back all the way in the 90s, and it still has its place today. So this is a don't pass system. So it's really easy, and the reason I'm showing this is because a lot of people that watch our channel, like other channels, have not played craps. Maybe they're only roulette players or baccarat or something like that, and they're going to go on a cruise or go to Vegas, and they've always been curious as to how to play craps. Well, I'm going to show you a simple system. So I'm not going to take too long, but let's just say this for people that are new. There are more ways for the 2 dice to make a 7 than any other number. And that's why the 7 is the casino's number. So everybody that's playing out here on the box numbers, or over here in the field, or on the pass line, the 7 is the dreaded number because they all get wiped out. The only time they make money is if they're on the pass line here on the come out roll, the first roll, and then they get paid. But after that, the 7 is deadly. So when you're playing on the don't pass, you lose on the 7 coming out on the come out roll, and then after that, you're in the same position as the casino. So this is a system that takes advantage of if you can get past the come out roll, you're in the same boat as the casino. So what we're going to do is over here on the right, you see this is shooter number 1, shooter 2, shooter 3, shooter 4. We're betting, the logic behind this is you're daring each single shooter to beat you 4 times before the 7 comes out. Now, the problem is if the 7 comes out on the come out roll because we lose, right? So let's go ahead and show you what this looks like. And don't get crazy with the math here. You can dummy this down. I've done it in every single way, shape, or form. Just keep the ratio the same from here to here, and then from here, to here, right? So you can see what's going on in the ratios here as to how, and you can just do it for less money depending on what the minimums are at your table. So if you lose 4 times for shooter 1, you're going to wait to the next shooter. You're not going to put any more money out. Then when shooter 2 comes out, that's when you're going to start this second tier of bets. So let's just follow this. Forget about this is $2,700, by the way. That's going to be $2,700. All right. So obviously you can dummy this down to use a much smaller bankroll. Okay, so here we go. So let's just use this. We'll go out for our $25 don't pass. You're going to put it right on the don't pass. And we're going to hope that a 7 is not rolled, which it isn't. So now the only thing that can beat us is the 9. Right? We're on the don't pass. So we're betting against the shooter. We're saying that he's not going to make a 9 before he 7's out. So we're looking for a 7. And there it is. Okay? So we're up $25 now. This pays even money. And we're just going to restart now, right? We're going to restart back again in this first bet. And here we go. And that time we lost. So the 7, it gave it to us and then it took us right back. So we got to go back out again. So we're basically at break even. All right. So now the point's a 6. We need a 7 before the 6. Okay, there we go. And we won again. All right. So let's take a look and see where we're at. We're at break even right now. Okay, so we're back on the 25 on the don't pass. We're at break even. All right. The number is a 4. That's great for us because it's harder to make a 4 or a 10. And the 7s come out way more than the 4 and the 10s. Nothing affects us unless it's a 4 or a 7. So we're shooting for that 7. Come on. Where's that 7? There's a 6, a 9. Wow, this is a big roll, even though the guy hasn't made his 4 yet. The table is loving this roll, all the people that bet on the box numbers. And there it is. There it is. So we made our money. We're up 1 unit right now. We're going to go back out on the don't pass. And now the point is a 6. That's not as good of a number. It's easier to make a 6. It's still not as many ways of making the 7, but it's not a great number for us. There we go. And we won. We're up 2 units. We're up $50 right now. All right. And we haven't really gone past this first bet, which is fantastic. That's not always going to happen. So let's keep playing so you guys understand what happens here. All right. Point is 5. We're looking for the 7 again. And we lost because he made his 5. So we look at our chart and now we go to the double bet, the second bet. So now we go to 50. And we say, I dare you, Mr. Shooter, to beat us again. Oh, and the number is 6. And we lost again. So now we go to our third bet on this shooter, the 100. And we lost immediately. And we're at our final bet, 200 for this shooter. If he beats us, we're done with him. All right, the point is 10. We're looking for a 7. And we lost again. So he took us 4 times here, right? So now it's not a martingale because now we're done with this shooter and we have to wait for the next shooter to come out. Okay, we have to wait for the next shooter. So this guy is still shooting. So we have to wait for a 7 out before we jump back out there with shooter number 2. All right, so let's see what happens here. We have to be patient and wait until this shooter is done because he already clobbered us. Okay, he made his point. So we still can't go out there. It's still the same shooter. The point is now 6. Okay, he made another point. So this guy is brutal. Can you imagine if we kept betting on the don't pass? That's why 4 times is it for us. So we still can't go out there. All right, there's the 7, which he's still shooting. Okay, now we need a 7 out. And there it is. So now we can go back out. So now it's a new shooter and we're out there for 50. Okay, 50. So we're on shooter number 2 now. And let's see where we're at. We're down right now. Okay, so let's see if we can make this up. All right, the point is 10. We're looking for a 7. And we made it. All right. So we made the 50, right? But we're still down. We're still down, right? We're still down. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay on this level. So we're going to go back out there for the 50. All right, the point is 4. And we won again, right? So where are we now? We are, let's clear the board. And we're down 200 right now. So what we can do, this is going to be a new shooter. So I'll tell you what I would do, okay? I would still jump back. It's up to you guys how aggressive you want to play. Well, we're down 200. So you know what? We'll stay on this level. We'll stay at the $50 level. If you want to be ultra conservative, you can go back to the first level, but we want to at least get back to break even. All right, points 4, we need a 7. And there it is. Okay? So we are now currently, we're only down about 150. We'll stay at this level one more time. And then I think we'll go back to level 1. Okay. The point is 6, looking for the 7. And we lost. All right, so now we have to go up to the $75 bet on this shooter. Points 8, we're looking for a 7. And we won. Okay. So right now for the session, we're still down. All right. I'm going to go back to the $25 bet though. And you can see how you can kind of use this as a ladder as well. You don't have to play this exact. So we're going to go back to the $25 bet. Because remember, we're just doing this as a demo. So we're going to go back here. And we're going to go back to shooter number 1. So we'll be at the $25 level. The point is 9, and we lost. So we've got to go to our second bet for shooter number 1, which is 50. Oh, and we lost again. How do you like that? So we have to go to our third bet, which is the $100 bet. And we won. Okay? So let's clear that. And we're only down 100 now, so we're going to go back to our first bet because we won here. So we're going to go back to our $25 base bet. And we won again. So now, did I do a 25 there or did I do 100? Was that a mistake? Oh, you know what? I left us at the 100. I'm sorry, guys. That was a mistake. Well, it was a good mistake, so we're back to break even. It was supposed to be a $25 bet. So here you go. So we're back at our $25 bet. All right. And it's a 6. We're looking for the 7 out. Sorry about that mistake, guys. That was supposed to be a $25 bet. Not 100, but we did win. Looking for the 7. And we won. So we'll stick with the $25 bet. Points 5. And there it is. We won again with a 7 out. Let's see where we're at for the session. We're up 2 units right now. We're up $50. So we'll stick with the $25 bet. We're right here at level 1. And it's a 6 again. Sorry, guys. It's a 6 again. So we're looking for the 7 out. That's a 4. That's an 8. Come on. Where's that 7? And there it is. All right. So we are now up 3 units or $75. All right. So of course we stay with the $25 bet. And we got to put it back out there. That's box cards. We didn't win or lose. All right. 6 again. We're looking for the 7. And there it is. All right. So we're now up $100 or we're up 4 units. So you guys getting the idea of what's happening here? You're only going to allow the shooter to beat you 4 times, and then you got to wait for the next shooter. You got to be patient. And when that next shooter comes up, then you're out here with shooter number 2 at 50. If you lost 4 times there, you have to be patient and wait for the next shooter, and you start here. Okay? And that's kind of the way it goes. Now, the only variation to what we used to do years ago is that this is not a hard, fast rule. So let's say you were up here, okay? If you wanted to, you could drop down to this level. Now, you know conservatively, I'm always going to try to drop back down to the first level. So let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. We're at the $25 first shooter level. Okay, 6, we're looking for a 7. And there it is, right? We're up $125. We're up 5 units right now. And if you're happy with that, you leave. So let's keep going. We're back on the 25 again. All right. 4 is the point. We're looking for the 7 out. And there it is. All right. We're up 150. We're up 6 units right now. Right? 6 units. Let's go back out there. Let's see if we can make ourselves $200. Okay, the point is 5. We're looking for a 7 out. We lost, so we've got to go to the second bet for shooter number 1, and that's a $50 bet. And that's a break even because it's box cards, so we just have to go back out. There we go. Whoops. 7 on the come out roll, we lose, so we have to go to the $100 bet, which is good, so you guys can see the movement here. Okay, the point's 9, we're looking for a 7. And there it is. So anytime you win in the sequence, it's over. You made money. You guys understand that, right? That no matter where you win in the sequence, you make money. All right? All right, so let's pull that back and let's take a look. We're up $175. So we're back to our $25 bet once again. Back on the 9, we're looking for the 7. And there it is. And we're up. Oh, I did it again. I put the $100 out there, guys. We should be up. We should be at 200, not 275, because that should have been a $25 bet. So we would have made $200, and that would have been it for me. I wouldn't have played any longer than that. So this is an oldie but goodie. So again, don't get carried away with the dollar amounts here. Just dummy this down to whatever your minimum bet is. So if you're playing on Bubble Craps, or if you're playing on some electronic or online, you can start this at $1, right? And just do the math. It's the same thing. Just keep the ratios the same. If it's a $10 table, dummy it down to a $10 table, right? Keep the ratios the same, and the ratio that starts each one of the new shooters. Keep this exactly the same. And that's it. So this is an old method that we used to use for Don't Pass. I'll tell you why this came back up. I'll give you guys a little hint. The math here does not work for what I want to do, which is I want to use something similar to this for lay bets. Now you say, well, why does the math not work? Because if you're laying the 4 or the 10, the payouts are not even money like the Don't Pass. So you have to recreate this math and rejigger it so that it fits what you're getting paid out on the lay bets for the 4 and the 10. So we're going to be working on that, and our private members are going to be getting that. And I think it's very exciting because a lot of the better systems nowadays are utilizing, instead of the Don't Pass, they're using lay bets behind the 4, the 5, or the 10. So this old method that we used to use on the Don't Pass, I'd like to convert this into something that works for the 4 and the 10. Does that make sense? So if you guys want to do the math, I will leave the comments section open on this video, unless I get wacky trolls and I'll have to shut it down again. The idiots that, only want to see live play, blah, 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 whatever nonsense. So as long as I leave this open, if you guys want to do the math to recreate this exact structure, but using the lay bet on the 4 or the 10, that would be fantastic. And I'll leave it to you guys to communicate about that, because that's what we're going to be doing in the private area. So have a great day. I hope you guys got something out of this, and we will see you on the next video. Check us out at CruzCasinoMafia.com. You can join with a lifetime membership. It is far less than what anybody's paying for private instructions and private systems. You're going to pay the amount that they're not even, you're going to pay less than what these people are paying for a single system, you're going to be getting over 350 systems and counting. So we'll see you, hopefully we'll see you on the inside of CruzCasinoMafia.com. You can use the promo code MAFIA and the number 50 for a $50 off discount. See you on the inside, and we'll see you on the next video.